Good morning.
Good morning.
Afternoon. We're going to continue with our Black History presentation. But first, before I get call Reverend Dr. Shaun to come up and do her thing, I want to share with you that there is an exhibit up in the town hall of Button. I don't know if any of you who live in the area know about it, but I just found out this week there is a exhibit on Private Booker T. Spicely. That was the individual that was killed in I think 1944. He was the bus driver. I'm sorry. He was on the bus. He was. I'm sorry. He would go back. He was stationed in Camp Butner, and he joined the military at age 34. So he was stationed. He was on the bus with another black officer, soldier, and they was asked to go to the back of the bus because three white soldiers got on the bus, and he questioned that pretty much why he had to go back. He said he thought that he was fighting for democracy. The war was about democracy. Yet he had to go back to the back of the bus, and he said that he went back to the back of the bus, and then when he got off the bus, he was confronted by the bus driver, who was Herman Counselor, and Counselor shot him twice. Had a court hearing, and pretty much nothing happened. He was set free. He was allowed to continue the rest of the day, and then he turned himself in. So anyway, that's on exhibit up there. It's 8 large cards that's up there, and it gives the story of this. It is in Button. They're going to remove it on the 15th of this month. So anybody that wants to see it, please go see it. And please do go see it to show that, we are interested. Because like I said, I was just shocked when I found out that was up in there in Town Hall. I didn't know about it. Small town, but they have it up there. And so please go show it to show our support. And again, I'm going to let Dr. Shaun come up now.
I put together this little piece. It's not what Trustee Tilly told me to do, so. It's called The Reality Is. The reality is that our people of color, have endured generations of abuse, mistreatment, injustice, and extreme disrespect. This is not simply a chapter in a history book. It is a painful legacy that continues to shape lives, communities, and opportunities. The reality is that while slavery in the United States officially ended 161 years ago with the ratification of the 13th Amendment in December of 1865, the scars of that institution did not disappear with the stroke of a pen. The chains may have been removed, but the struggle for true equality, dignity, and justice has continued ever since. Forced from their homeland, stripped of their names, cultures, languages, and identities, millions of Africans were brought to a foreign land against their will and subject to unimaginable cruelty. Families were torn apart. Human beings were bought and sold as property. We all know this. And generations were denied the basic rights that every person deserves. The institution of slavery in America was legal for nearly 250 years, beginning with the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in Virginia in 1619. For centuries, black men, women, and children labored under conditions that treated them as less than human. They built wealth for a nation while being denied the opportunity to build wealth for themselves. Yet, even after slavery ended, freedom did not immediately follow. During the late 19th century through the mid 1960s, African Americans faced the harsh reality of the famous what kind of laws? Jim Crow laws. Laws specifically designed to deny black citizens equal access to education and everything else that we should have been given. These laws legalized segregation and reinforced a system that treated black Americans as second-class citizens. I'm going fast because I know you're ready to go. The term Jim Crow, I did not know this, itself originated from racism in 1830s. During the 1830s, a white performer named Thomas Rice darkened his face, known as the blackface, and portrayed a weak black man in a song and dance routine called Jump Jim Crow. The character was intentionally designed to mock us. By the late 1800s, that's when Jim Crow laws originated. The reality is that our ancestors were forced to fight for rights that should have been guaranteed from the beginning. They fought to vote. They fought to attend quality schools. That's why I don't understand why we don't vote. They fought to own property. They fought to simply be recognized as fully human. The reality is that freedom has never been free. The progress we enjoy today was purchased through sacrifice, courage, determination, and bloodshed. Men and women stood against injustice despite knowing they could be threatened, beaten, imprisoned, or killed. Today, we remember only a few of the countless heroes who made that sacrifice. Pause, I'm almost done. Martin Luther King, murdered. Medgar Evers, assassinated, I should have said. Harry T. Moore and his wife Harriet Moore, assassinated. James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Swiner, assassinated. Last, George W. Lee, assassinated. These names represent only a fraction of those who sacrificed so that we might have a better today.
I'm taking a paper because she did a good job, but she did ask up her. I can do this. That's all. I did something. Thank Reverend Dr. Shaun again for presentation. I tease them, but all of these individuals, when I call on them, they come step forth to whatever I ask them to do. So thank y'all for that. Thank you for listening.